It's the Carlo Driggs Voodoo Dance Party Podcast number 17. I'm your host, Wayne McKinnon, and we're going to be going through 10 songs on this podcast. Songs that you may have never heard of. Well, they're definitely you've never heard of them because they have come from a cassette that I have, the next one in the order that I have gone through. And it's got some amazing stuff on it, some cleaner versions, something that I've never even heard before, several outtakes. I've already posted pictures on the Facebook Raider Rooters website, but it starts out with, it says, the Foxies, the Johnnies, 4 Raider songs, 3 Raider Christmas songs, Driggs in the News, personal originals, Old Lady Diana, Get Off, and another little bit of Get Off. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run down a list of the track listings of everything that's on this podcast. Then I'm going to play all the music, and then I'll come back and give a little more detail about what was on the cassette, because there are some things that we just could not use because they've already been released. Some people may be interested in that. So track number 1 starts out, it is a soundboard recording, which I recently just shared on the Raiders Rooters website, just to give a little taste of what's coming from it. It's basically I Said. It's kind of cool. It's soundboard, and Paul Revere does a little talking on the introduction of it. The next one is version of Major Tom. This would be when Carlo was doing his band with the Johnnies. He's had a lot of different bands and maybe reapplied some of the tracks through his career, but that's what we got here. A nice version of Major Tom that has never been heard before. And the very first 9 to 13 seconds, there was buried in the tape a little bit of studio talk and chatter saying that the preset, the tape is rolling. I bumped that up a whole lot just so you could hear that enjoy it. And then you can hear Carlo doing a lot of whispering into the microphone, like after the first prelude of Major Tom, you hear him say, "Blast off." So I had to throw that in there. It's going to like that one. And then the third track, it's going to be LOUIEGOHOMES' contribution to the podcast. And Louie, I like the way you have labeled this file, Dog Medley. And then after I listened to it, I realized, that's what Paul Revere called it on this live version. So this is taken from 86th Street, Vancouver, BC, November 11th, 1986. It's basically a medley of 3 Dog Night songs, which is cool because it's got a lot of Omar and Carlo working together on there. Then the next one, which I did a lot of checking on to see if this was one and if it was ever released on the Radio Shack or the Rides Again album, it's basically a studio outtake of Mustang Sally. You've never heard this one before, so I think that's what it's going to be. Mustang Sally, studio take you've never heard before. Getting into it, then next 5 songs, it's going to be a track that Tabitha told me about when I did the podcast with her when I was visiting back in Florida. It's just a piano playing demo of Somewhere in Time, and I assume that it's Carlo playing Somewhere in Time on the piano, and this is a very rough demo. The audio has a little hiss and static to it. I've calmed it down the best I could, but still to keep the volume up so that you can hear it. Somewhere in Time, rough demo, piano only. And then getting into a song, I'm leaving 2 of them together. It's on the same demo tape. Again, Carlo just playing the piano by himself. Again, this one's got a little static, obviously a home demo. A song called Watch You Say Goodbye. And then between the songs, you're going to hear Carlo talk about something about a ballad. I couldn't bump it up too much, but tune in if you got earbuds, you can probably hear it. And that leads into a song which I can determine it's a song that he was working on called Puppet to the King. Interesting. And then it goes into 2 clean versions of that I found of a previous tape that we had on listening on the Rescue Me album, which I have not posted to YouTube yet for you to listen to. But it's the song called Dolly Bright, and which is really cool because at the end of the song you hear this dog howling in the background or kind of duetting with Carlo. And then it gets into the next song, Old Lady Diana, and then the tape closes out, which sounds like an alternate short edit close of Get Off. I just left it on there because it sounded like it had a neat little feel to it. So let's start the music. Here we are, and you can always look at what the song titles are in the description down below. And then after the podcast, I will come back and then go through a review of what this whole tape had on it.
The big Wayne Newton ending. I almost missed that. I'm sorry. Okay, now. Oh, yeah, we cooking now. Damn right. You know what I was thinking, my man? God, I got a headache and kill a goat. I think what we could do is... Thank you. Okay, I thought what we could do is... excuse me. What we could do is a beautiful song. We need to do a beautiful love song at this point in time. My body demands it. I got to sit down here and see if you boys can do a pretty song. Okay, now, you got the acoustic guitar on? That's right. What are we going to do now? Let me hear it. That's too pretty. We should make that a carpet commercial. Okay, now we're ready. Uh-oh, Carpeteria. I think it's been done. Okay, now's the time, though. See if you remember this song, 1971.
Lily's fine, sunshine most of the time, and it feels laid back. Palm trees grow and so low, you know, you keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm in New York City, born and raised, and nowadays I'm lost between two shores. Lily's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am my sin, just no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am a cry. I am, said I, and I am lost and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. About a frog who dreamed about being a king, and then became one. Well, except for the name and a few of the changes, you can talk about me. The story's the same one, but I got an emptiness deep inside, and I tried and it just won't let me go. I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never care for the sound of being alone. I am my sin, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am cried. I am said I, and I am lost and I can't even say why. I am said to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. Leaving me lonely still. Leaving me lonely
Yeah, well, all right. Yeah, big hand for Carl.
Take this one. That's the one takes run. Go, go.
control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignitions and may God's love be with you. Lift off. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. Yet the stars look very different today. Oh, here am I sitting in a tin can. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear them, Major Tom? Can you hear them, Major Tom? Can you hear them, Major Tom? Can you hear them? I'm floating in my tin can.
Medley. Band ought to be good at this. All right, we're going to do it. Back in the 60s, some of my favorite friends. Actually, it was the late 60s, early 70s. We're going to sneak into the early 70s, of course. And that's when Dogs were taking over. One is the loneliest number that you ever knew. And two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number.
I was in love with you, but it was really all too soon. You looked at me and smiled, and it really gave me shivers. I asked myself, is it you? And I found an answer. Lady, where have we been for so long? To feel the touch of your hands, see the smile in your eyes, makes me believe somewhere in time we were together. Somewhere in time our love forever. To feel the warmth of your soul next to mine takes me away. Confused, I had to find an answer. I found that you were here and gone, like the hands of time. I found it hard to sleep at night, thinking I'm in love with a picture. Then I dreamt I went back in time, and I saw you standing there, saying, baby, where have we been for so long? To feel the touch of your hands, see the smile in your eyes, tell me, is it you? Somewhere in time we were together. Somewhere in time our love's forever. To feel the warmth of your soul next to mine takes me away. Lady, where have we been for so long? To feel the touch of your hands, see that smile in your eyes, makes me believe somewhere in time we were together. Somewhere in time our love's forever. To feel the warmth of your soul next to mine takes me away. Somewhere in time we were together. Somewhere in time our love's forever. To feel the warmth of your soul next to mine makes me believe we were together. Somewhere in time our love's forever. To feel the warmth of your soul next to mine takes me away. so long, and it's so hard to find. Being restless, young, and hard to tame. Yes, we were rebels at heart. How I wish I would have never let you go. 'Cause it seems like a million years ago. I guess I'm just a prisoner of time as you say goodbye. Watching you say goodbye. How I wish I would have never let you go. 'Cause it feels like a million years ago. I guess I'm just a prisoner of time, watching you say goodbye. Watching you say goodbye. Watching you say I think I'm going to keep doing all these ballads because I am in that kind of mood. So therefore, this next ballad that I'm going to do is a story about myself. How I have brought in this life. It's called Send Papa to the king. What will the sentence be on my brother? Yes, I know you think he's wrong, but tell me, is he really guilty? Or is it just your assumption? I was sitting there just looking at the scene with the pauper and the king. When the trumpet sang out loud, and everyone just stood and looked towards the entrance, where a noble man in white said the papa to the king, never give up everything if you set my brother free from the guillotine. And he was just another fool, yet he lived by his own rules. So if you have to use that blade, bring it down on me and cut me down. I was sitting there just looking at the scene with the pauper and the king. You know what I thought to myself? I said to myself, in this teenage who's striving to survive. I'm sure I'd do the same if I had to live life. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Set the papa to the king. Never give up everything. If you set my brother free from the guillotine. He was just another fool. He ended by his own rules. So if you have to use that blade, bring it down on me. Cut me down. Ah. Pretty Dolly Bright was really running scared. She felt something strong when she kissed me hello. But she'll deny it all and say it isn't so. So she'll pretend to be as cold as the snow. Oh, Dolly Bright, won't you break the chains you hold? Dolly Bright, give yourself a chance and open up your heart. It's better to have loved than not loved at all. Now early morning dew, she's barefoot in the garden. She's got nothing on, and she's singing her song. She's higher than the sky, a sign of being lonely, with tears in her eyes. She's crying her song. Oh, Dolly Bright, won't you break the chains you hold? Dolly Bright, and give yourself a chance and open up your heart. It's better to have loved than not loved at all. Rich country girl, what you gonna do now that you're all alone? When all the love you shares with your gold records on your wall. Oh, Dolly Bright, won't you break the chains you hold? Oh, Dolly Bright, give yourself a chance and open up your heart. Open up your heart. Open up your heart. Open up your heart, girl. Open up your heart. Open up your heart. Hey, you left a message with the phone, girl. Haven't we seen? Seems to me good help is really hard to find in a hotel on a lonely street. We've been waiting much too long. We spent a year the other night on the telephone, Lady Diana. Shadow by your window in the garden of golden dreams. Now I believe in the royalty of innocence that you shared. You shared with me. But we've been waiting much too long. Spent a year the other night on that telephone, Lady Diana. Ooh, come on home. Won't you come on home? We've been waiting much too long. We spent the year the other night on that telephone, Lady Diana. Please, come on home. Won't you come on home?
Alright, there you go, the entire tape. So what this song had on it, side A, the album had basically 12 songs on it, which were on side A, that started out with the soundboard of Paul Revere and the Raiders doing I Am I Said, and then the tape went into Tanea's song, Ready for Love, It's Happening by Foxy. These were just the LP cuts, which I compared them to, and I don't think that they're really worth putting on here as the podcast, alright? Next one was Major Tom on the Johnnies. The next one, which was the 4 Raider songs in a row, was Love Potion number 9, Mustang Sally, CC Rider, and Grapevine. The only one on there that's never been heard before, which was Mustang Sally, included here. And then it had 3 Christmas songs from the Christmas special. The Christmas song or the Chestnut song, Jingle Bells, and White Christmas. I've extracted these and I basically have labeled it, and we're just going to basically use it in December when we get closer to that time frame of the holidays. Going into side B, it was basically Fifth Avenue, Girl Can't Help It, Too Many Girls in My Soup, Love You Forever. Those 4 songs, which are basically taking from the Driggs in the News, but there's no difference in comparison from when I looked at it on the Rescue Me album, which was a few podcasts ago that we put together from that tape. Alright, then that led into the Somewhere in Time rough demo, and then the 2 songs, Watch You Say Goodbye and The Puppet to the King. And then the next one, it was just way too staticky. I could not even revive it. It was basically just dead. The song Candy. It appeared to be a demo. I couldn't be for sure, but when comparing it, it was just not savable. And then it went into Polly Bright and Old Lady Diana, and then Get Off the short edit. So that's what comprised of this tape. So please enjoy, leave a comment, share it, have a good day.